Okay,
Chloe.
we're going live now.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Clark, and I'm here with my friend Jess doing this webinar on how to not make mistakes on Facebook. Little back history on me. I came into the home business industry about 4 years ago, not knowing anything, and basically doing what a lot of people are all told to go spam your link all over Facebook. And all it does really is repel people, and I saw that happening. So I found a better way. I hired a coach. I pretty much am a master at Facebook, and except for when they change stuff. And ever since then, I've been learning and investing in myself, and I'm in profit now in business, and will soon be going full time. Chloe, stop. So that's pretty much my history.
That's awesome. Rhonda, you're awesome. I've seen you from the very beginning. Rhonda and I have been working together for a really long time. And she's come so far. So awesome. Okay, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So excited that you're here. This is so awesome. We're going to have fun today. We're going to go over the 8 Facebook mistakes that you are making. And we had technical difficulties this morning. Me and Rhonda both. Rhonda had to pick up her daughter at the last minute, so she was a little bit late. And me, I have a virus on my Google Chrome, so I was on Internet Explorer and Firefox. I made a bunch of beautiful slides for you guys, and guess what? I'm back over on Google Chrome. I could not install the Hangouts plugin. I apologize. So this is not going to be as good as it was supposed to be, but we're just going to wing it. We're going to have fun. And let me do a few shout outs. Junie Thomas is here. Hey, so happy that you could make it. Ruby Torres. Hi. You guys, where are you calling in from? Be so cool to hear from you guys.
Cheryl is my friend. She's in North Carolina. I do know that. Ruby is out west, Colorado, I believe. I'm not sure where Junie is.
Awesome. So we have Kyle, Ruby, Sandy. Let me put on my glasses so I can see something. Sadie. Hey, Sadie. Sadie said she wasn't going to be able to make it, but she is here. Awesome. Awesome. Sadie Calameko. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Rhonda Clark, Jessica Daniels. That's me. Jamie Ilians. Hey, Jamie. Cheryl Reed. Ron Smith. Junie Thomas. Tina Warren. Rebecca Rice. Joe Stuckenberg. Hey, everybody. Candone Sacito. We got a lot more. Awesome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to walk away with new skill sets, and that's exciting, right? That is so exciting. So, like I said, don't have my slides, so we're just going to wing it. I'm going to share my screen. Unless, Rhonda, do you want to go first? Do you have a presentation you want to?
I'm going to build on your slides, so.
Yeah, we are totally winging it today, you guys. Oh my goodness. We did so much preparing for this webinar, and tech stuff happens.
That happens.
Yeah.
But hey, we're good wingers, right, Jess?
You know it. You know it. So let's get it going, you guys. So awesome. Yeah, so all right, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I had pictures, I had everything. I've been a factory worker. I didn't graduate from college. I had a rough upbringing. My stepdad was awful. My mom was on drugs. So I was a very angry kid. I was a rebel. All I did was party, and nothing else mattered. And I had pictures of that, me standing by a keg and partying and all this stuff on my slides, right? When I found this industry, it was so cool because it was so many shiny, happy people that you know, just wanted to be the best person that they possibly could, and that is such a beautiful thing. And what profession do you know that people just are so into personal development and just want to be the very best that they can possibly be? There's not really any other, you know, this industry.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. No here. I can't see or hear you. Hey, can anybody see or hear me? All right. So Rhonda tells the scoop. Well, this is awesome. All right, so I'm just going to finish where Jess started. Like, you know, personal development is great, and there is no other industry where you can find people who want to be the best of themselves. Okay. Alicia, can you get the dog out of here? So yeah, that's what Jess and I found. You're it. Yeah, I am it. That's what Jess and I found compelling, that just everyone wanted to be a better person. And so Jess is a rock star, even though she can't get her sound to work. And she's been doing this for a few years. So give it up for Jess. But with the Facebook thing that we do today, I'm sure there's probably 8 things I can come up with, which she had slides for. But first of all, basically, I don't even know how to share my screen. I guess we'll go ahead and do that since, there we go, screen share. I will share my screen and show you what to do. And it's not letting me pick. There we go. No. All right, can anyone see my screen? You should, okay. All right. Now my internet's not gonna work. Oh, that's fabulous. All right, so basically what you want to do with Facebook, if it will come up at all, here we go, or any social media for that matter. You want to go make sure that you have your about section filled out, because when people are trying to find out who you are and what you know, they're going to check out to see what you have in your about section. Whether you think it's a bunch of crap to have it filled out or not, you really should, because people look at it. So we're spinning. So here's my about section. And there we go. Yay, finally. What I do about details about you is the important stuff here. Why do all these things keep popping up? Oh, Jess, I'm having technical difficulties too. Okay. Anyway, now y'all got to see my private messages I was having. Chloe, stop. details about me, and this is where it's important. You know, you just want to tell a little spoof about yourself, your backstory, whatever. Like, I'm a nurse. I won't be a nurse for much longer because this industry has let me not have to clean up other people's body secretions for the rest of my life. Not that I mind doing that, but it's starting to get old. And basically where you can find me on social media. Also, in the overview, I have, this is a Google Voice number, which you can get for free, which I highly suggest you getting. And all the other places that you can find me. So you basically want to have that all set up. If you have a website, if you have a blog or whatever, you want people to be able to find you. Make sense? So you're still having, can't hear you, Peach. No. So I'm doing this by myself. Okay. All right. This is funny. Totally funny. So just you want to have your lifestyle available. Like, I like to have fun. Obviously, you can see that I like to do that just by being me. So you kind of want to give your personality out. If you go to my wall, you won't really see a whole bunch of business stuff on it. Every once in a while, I do post business stuff. Like recently, I became a certified coach with one of the companies that I'm affiliated with. But, here you go. My silly dog being a goofball this morning. And, this is where I live, a horse pasture. And just things about me. I love the beach. And you won't see a whole lot about my business. And I do that on purpose because I want people to be curious and ask me. Recently I became a certified coach, and I did post that because that's like a huge milestone in my life. So that you will be able to find on my wall. But with that said, you won't find a whole lot of other stuff. So with Facebook as well, you want to go around and meet people. And that's why you want to have your about section set up. And in meeting people, you just want to have a regular everyday conversation. Like, hey, how are you doing? Cool cover photo. I like your dog. What's her name? His name, whatever. That's the kind of conversations you want to have with people when you're meeting them, so that you don't come off as business all the time, because business is really a relationship type thing. You have to build relationships with people to actually have any business work. You still can't hear? All right, I can't hear you still, Jess. No. Okay. Well, why don't you call me and tell me some of the stuff you wanted to say? So I'll go on here, and then there's, you want to pique people's curiosity about what you do, which I kind of started to go into before. Because if you're not posting it on your wall saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, people want to know what you're doing. So, like, I also belong to an organic company. So I will post curious questions about, do you have these health issues, blah, 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 whatever. And then I can maybe help you with them with the stuff. Yay, Jess was calling me. Okay, I can hear you now. Good. That's funny. We're going to make it work. It's fine. So the about section, I did the about section and why it's necessary. My dog is driving me nuts.
Yeah, can everybody else hear me? Can you put me on speaker?
That's a cool idea. Yeah.
We're gonna make this work.
Can everyone hear Jess now?
Hey.
Okay, it's showing that you're muted. Yeah. Okay, see now I can't see the chat. Oh, I can hear you now.
Yay! Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I
I can
can
hear you in my ear. I can't see the chat though.
I can't see the chat anymore either.
All right.
All right,
Well,
so we hope everybody is still here. We hope that you can hear us because when I refreshed, now we can't see the chat. It's weird. It's almost like we are on the YouTube live right now. We're not actually not in webinars. We're not in our webinar software at the moment. So we hope you're still here. I seen Tula Rainwater come in. Hey, Tula Rainwater. I seen Ferdinand Jimenez come in. Hey, Ferdinand. We appreciate you guys for being here and supporting us. What is happening today is crazy. I've never seen all this happen at one time. Seriously. And we did so much preparing for this, right?
yeah.
This is just hilarious. If you're still sticking around and you're still here, you rock. I mean, you totally rock, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So I don't have my slides, like I said. So the number one thing, this is not the number one thing, but this is bad, right? Do not tag a bunch of random people in your Facebook post, like your Facebook ads. You know, we've all seen it, right? You've seen, someone post an ad about their business opportunity and they got 97 people tagged, just random people tagged in their post because they think they're going to get further reach, which they will. They're going to get further reach. But guess what? It's going to be more people that get annoyed with you. So yeah, don't tag random people in your ads. People will unfollow you, unfriend you, and you'll get hate mail. No, I'm kidding. But no, just don't do that. It's not professional. It's not a professional way. You can learn how to professionally get your brand out there, right? Without doing that. You just have to, people think that that's just going to cut their time in half, right? They're going to, reach thousands of people, which you will, but you're annoying those thousands of people. So just realize it takes some time to build a personal brand. It takes time to, get people to love you, so just realize that and don't tag a bunch of people. So that, I remember that slide. That was number one. Number two, my second slide said the second Facebook mistake that you are making, maybe not you personally, but that we see a lot of people making, is adding people to Facebook groups without asking people's permission. That's another thing that's really going to annoy people, especially leaders that have been in the industry for a while. It's annoying. What you got to do is go ahead and make a post about your group. Hey, everybody, I got this great new group. It's about this, this, and this. I'd love for you to be a part of it. And then allow people to make the decision on their own, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, or personally invite them through a PM or something. Say, hey, I'm starting this really cool group. Would you want to be part of it? Blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, but adding people to groups without their permission, yeah, that's I get added all the time, and I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm actually mad at Facebook that they even allow that. It's like invading people's privacy completely. It shouldn't even be allowed on Facebook. But yeah, definitely don't do that. And these things that we're talking about here are things that people think is going to cut their time in half, which it probably will. But it's being lazy. It's like, there's nothing. You have to go out there and build your audience. You have to do what it takes to expand your network. You have to do the work. You have to. There are shortcuts. There are ways to leverage yourself in your business. And, we teach all of that. But you know, don't do it in annoying ways. Right, Rhonda?
Yeah. Yeah, and it does take a while, and I think that's what some people don't get is it really does take a while to build relationships and self out there and build a following and to brand yourself. It all just kind of flows into each other in time, and people are always like, I don't know what to brand myself as. Well, don't worry about it. It comes in time, you know? Like you just can't wake up one day and say I'm this super duper person and that's me because you don't have a following. So you have to get your following and then brand yourself as you're growing your network. And once you do that and build relationships, that's when, you know, people start joining you and whatnot. So it is time consuming and a lot of work, but you have to do the work. And like what Jess is saying, just tagging people, adding them to groups, you know, you may think it's really not.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. I agree. So, okay, let's see. Number 3, what's the third thing? If I can remember my slides here. Your Facebook profile picture.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good one. Make it of you. It needs to be you.
You, yeah.
Not your dog, not your kids, not your company. You, of you. People want to know who you are, and not a fake picture of you either, because I see that too. Like these real sexy people. Like, you know, really? Does anybody really look like that?
Right. You know, yes. Stock photos. Don't use stock photos. And please don't use your company logo or as your photograph either. Your picture is the very first thing people see. And if you don't think that they're making judgments on just your photo alone,
They are.
they are, you know, I've heard people in the industry that like won't even accept a friend request if it's a picture of like a baby. Oh my gosh, our babies, we love our babies, they are so cute, and we're so proud that we're a new mother and all of that. But as your profile picture, you have a business, right? Now, I don't see anybody that's on our webinar today that does not have a beautiful profile picture of themselves. So we're not talking to you. We are just talking, you know, actually this, I was going to put this on my website as a free giveaway, but with all of these technical difficulties that we've had today,
I know.
not happening.
I had the people who wanted to replay. It's like, okay, so how can we scramble to get the sound to work now?
Oh my goodness, it is so funny that this happened. Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah, we got knocked down. All we're gonna do, we're gonna stand up, we're gonna dust ourselves off, and we're gonna keep pushing because we have goals and we have places to go, and we're going there, you know.
Right. Well,
So,
and even your
go ahead.
cover photo too. You want your cover photo to be what, you know, anything but your company logo. You know, because what if you change companies? I know you may love your company right now, but if down the road you part ways with your company or your company gets shut down, because it happens all the time,
It does happen
you don't
all
want
the
to
time.
you don't want your company to be your cover photo. Your cover photo can be anything you want it to be. It doesn't have to be you or your family. It can be a quote or whatever, but, you know, just try not to have it as your company logo or as them in your cover photo, anything like that. And even if you're going to make a group, don't make the company like, thinking Plexus right now, Plexus in PA or whatever, because I'm in PA and I know somebody who did that. But she did change it when she got educated. You know, now it's something else in PA, which is fine. But if she leaves Plexus, then she's going to have this group called Plexus, and, you know,
Right.
it may not work. It still may be a health and wellness page if she changes companies. So if you make it more generic, that's an easier to work with.
Exactly. Exactly. And you want to create curiosity versus resistance. You know, when people come over to your wall and they see that you have your company logo here and there, let me tell you what your real business is. Your business is not It Works. Your business is not Plexus. Your business is not Roden and Fields. Your business is not, you know, there's thousands of them. Your business is you. You are the person that stands out. You are, there's hundreds of thousands of reps in your company, and there's hundreds of thousands of reps doing it wrong. I mean, I hate to say that, you know, wrong, because there's really not wrong and right ways. I don't believe in that, but you want to stand out and brand yourself. Now, people can't even tell what company I'm with. Like, I don't have it anywhere. And that's what we recommend, not to have your company anywhere. You want to raise curiosity. Instead of posting a picture of, say, your weight loss shake with the name of the company on there, you know, post a picture of maybe your shake hiding the name of your company, and, you know, how much weight you've lost or whatever, because of this shake, because of this mysterious shake that I'm not telling you the name of, because you hold the power. You hold the power. You're giving your power away when you just tell people the name of your company. You're letting Google, you're letting Google do it for you. People are going to go Google that. And I promise you, every successful company out there has some negative reviews from haters, from people that are trying to promote the competition of that company. And they put negative reviews out there. People also put negative reviews out there to get more for the SEO reasons. It shows up. It shows negative, like negative reviews show up first in Google.
Right. Yeah.
They get more attention. Our minds as humans automatically go to the negative. See, and if you're doing that, you have people behind your back looking, and if they see a negative review, they're behind your back talking to so and so. Hey, did you see that Rhonda? She's in a scam. She's in a scam. Did you see that? And you don't even know it. Right? This stuff is happening behind your back, and you don't even know what's going on. So you have to keep that power. And this is something that people get so confused about. They get really, really confused about this thing. Well, if I'm not posting my products in the name of my company, how are people going to know? Well,
they're going to ask.
Yes, you raise curiosity and you take it one more step. There's one more step in between. Giving value, educating people. You do that, you're attracting people to you, and they're going to want to know what you're doing. That's attraction marketing in a nutshell, right? Is adding value, solving people's problems, solving your target market's problems. You know, go out there. What would you rather click on? Hey, it's buy one, get one free of my weight loss shake today. Or the 3 ways to lose belly fat and still eat holiday goodies.
Exactly.
Educate people. People come to the internet to be educated, entertained, and what's the other one? There's 3 E's. Educated, entertained, and engagement. Engagement, entertainment, and So really, that really confuses people, especially being new. What do you mean don't post my company? You know, how are people going to know? But really, you need to be branding you as a leader.
Right.
Yeah. So there's my little rant.
Oh, you're funny. But yeah, and people don't understand that when you say value, just a lot of people, they don't get what value is. And I think you hit it like educate.
Yeah.
Like, okay, one of my friends, I don't know if she's still on or not, but she makes these awesome homemade soaps. And so I helped her with how to write an ad for her. She has like pain relieving soap or something. So, asking a bunch of questions at first, do you have sore muscles? Do you have pain? Do you have this? Do you have that? You might want to try this soap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we didn't have to say, this is your soap place. Go here. Just say, if you want more information, hit me up. And that's so, asking questions, getting engagement, piquing curiosity, that's all the kind of stuff that you want to do.
Absolutely.
So what are we up to now? 4?
4, yeah.
Slide loser.
I know. Yeah, and one of them was your cover photo, so you covered that. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, in the about section we did that too. So.
Oh, another mistake that I see people making is not engaging. Like they'll post, I go and look and they got, 7 comments on a post and they haven't come back and liked and replied to the comments.
Exactly.
Engage with people. If people are liking and commenting on your stuff, go and engage back. Yeah. And tag them. Thank you so much. And tag their name so they get a notification. Not only does that make you look, compassionate, caring, and a cool person, it also helps your post to get shown to more people.
Exactly.
Because Facebook's algorithms, the more engagement you get, the more comments, it's going to show more of your friends. So if you're commenting back, then more people are going to be shown your stuff. So make sure you're engaging and take some time out every day to go through your news feed. I take maybe 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes at night, and really just go through my news feed and like and comment on other people's stuff. Because, stuff that I really like, I will, and give some pointers or whatever. But just engage. That's what people come to social media for. They don't come to social media to buy. They don't come. They come to socialize. They come to, engage and socialize. So make sure you're socializing.
Yeah. And I want to add a piece to what you said. Don't feel like you have to come back and engage right away. Like if you have a set schedule, like Jess said, she comes like 10 minutes in the morning, afternoon, and evening. I usually do something along those lines too, like in the morning or in the evening or morning, afternoon, and evening. And just as long as you're showing up like 24 hours later to engage, it's not like you have to do it immediately as soon as they comment, but just make sure you do, if people are commenting, go back and say, hey, thanks, that's awesome. I'm so glad, blah, 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 or whatever. Or yeah, I can send you more information or whatever. It doesn't have to be like right now. So I know a lot of us have kids and other things going on, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw that in there. That doesn't have to be immediate, but like within 24 hours. So I know on our business pages, they like judge how long it takes us to get back to people now.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mine's bad too because I didn't realize I was getting.
I know. I brought mine up a day though. Mine was respond within 6 days. I'm like, really? It used to be an hour.
God, that's terrible. I know that's what mine said too, Rhonda, and that's embarrassing. I tried to get rid of it.
Yeah, I just try to go back every day now.
Because I didn't realize that I was getting messages over there.
Me too. It doesn't show up on our regular notifications. I know.
Exactly. So it's not all our fault. Oh boy. So look, we still have viewers, so that's cool. Thanks guys for being here. I hope we're giving you value. I'm actually going to do a post on my Facebook. I'm going to tag Rhonda so it'll show up on her page too. And let us know what your biggest takeaway was today over there. It's going to be on mine and Rhonda's page, so it doesn't matter, but I'm going to put it on Facebook. And let us know. We're sorry about, not having the slides, having all this craziness happened. I can't believe this is.
But we persevered.
We did. Woo!
That's what it's all about, persevering. We didn't give up.
And we're going to make
Wow.
this a weekly thing too. We're going to be back every Thursday at same time, same place, and it's going to be better than this one. So,
Absolutely.
so stay tuned. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to have guests on the panel with us. We're going to be giving stuff away. I have resources. I'm sure Rhonda has resources that we can give away, tools and books and things like that, trainings that have really helped us and catapulted our businesses. Because this profession, you can really, really set yourself free, and it's just amazing. I love serving people. I love networking, and it's so cool. So we will be back every Thursday, and we hope that you come back as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got through, Jess.
We did!
My
Yay!
takeaway is going to be being resourceful.
Yes, oh my goodness. That was such a good idea.
It's funny.
I hope
All right,
everybody can
well-
hear me still, but I'm sure they
Yeah, I
can.
can-
We still got 10 viewers. I don't think they'd
Awesome.
be still there if they couldn't hear us, right?
Brilliant. And I wish I could see Pat. I don't know. I can't see the chat.
We can't see the chat anymore, you guys. So
Yeah, if
do
you
us
have,
a favor.
if
Yeah.
you have questions, just come on over to the post that Jeff's going to put up, and it'll be on my wall too. And we'll answer your questions if you have any. Okay.
Yep, and give us your biggest takeaway, or even if you didn't learn a darn thing, just come on over there and say hello at least.
Yeah, two goofy chicks.
All right, so I guess we'll call it a day.
Okay. All right. Well,
It
we'll
was
see
fun.
Yeah, it was. Take care, guys.
All right, so watch the wall, and we'll see you over there.
All right. Bye.
Bye.